EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Right to the air is Prescott. To the left side, he's got Tolbert. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On second down, it's down. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. McCarthy now going to start with a pass. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. It'll be a Vikings first down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down, they need 3. Here's Hawkinson in motion. On second down, here's McCarthy. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Ty Felton, touchdown Vikings. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This one fielded at the 15. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Play action now. Prescott flush to his right. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down. Play fake. Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Cowboys. Now Prescott. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jonathan Allen. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Second down, Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Dak facing third and long. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A 50-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Hawkinson in motion. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 33 yards. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He is hit before he can get rid of him, and down he goes. Mozzie Smith, he gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that will lead to a second down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And Instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. He's got his big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Now Sanders on for the extra point. Oh, big problems there on the conversion. Poor snap. It is no good. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Pistol now for Prescott. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. And the Vikings have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield. McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. McCarthy to the air on second down. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. Set to go now on first and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Now Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back. And they hold him to no gain.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
His second catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage, And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. Got a man, that's Tolbert. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On 3rd down, Prescott rolling right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down. On the carry, it's Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To the air again. Prescott. That's out wide to Williams. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Fourth down, here's Dak. He'll get this one complete to Schoonmaker. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
Again, Prescott to the air. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Williams will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, here's McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. To the left side here, caught by Addison. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. 1st and 10. Here's Hawkinson in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Hawkinson in motion. Throwing again is McCarthy. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. 3rd down coming up.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
In the middle, and it's complete to Felton. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. The right side, and is brought in by Felton. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. To the air once more is McCarthy. It is brought in the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On play action, here's Dak. On the run to the right. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, here's McCarthy. To the outside, and he's got Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So third down coming up. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Minnesota. On the handoff, Jones. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. Second down, 8 yards to go. Here's Hawkinson in motion. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Hawkinson in motion. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Kenny Clark in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. All the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the goal line and in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. First down, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Forced out wide. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll throw again. Dak. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Prescott again. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. To the air again. Prescott. That's into the hands of Mingo. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cowboys. Again, Prescott to the air. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
That's another Cowboy.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Pushed out to his left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Jonathan Grenard getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes third and goal.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third and goal for Prescott. And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Looking middle, and it's complete to Felton. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. On first down, here's McCarthy. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll lead to a second down. To throw is McCarthy. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to third and 3. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable, incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
He's got a man. That's Felton. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. To to the air once more is McCarthy. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Now return coming from the 7. Woo! And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Second down, Prescott. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to look downfield once again. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.